If you're searching for the ultimate crowd-pleasing snack, look no further than crunchy chicken bacon ranch roll-ups. These bite-sized delights bring together the best of comfort food in one irresistible package: savory chicken, smoky bacon, creamy ranch, gooey cheese, and a perfectly crisp exterior. Whether you're prepping for a family gathering, a game day feast, or just need a new go-to recipe for busy weeknights, these roll-ups are about to become your new obsession. Imagine the moment you take your first bite. The golden, crunchy shell gives way to a tender, flavorful filling, juicy chicken, tangy ranch, and the unmistakable richness of bacon, all wrapped up and ready to be devoured. It's the kind of snack that disappears from the plate almost as soon as you serve it, leaving everyone reaching for just one more. But what makes these roll-ups so special? It's the harmonious blend of textures and flavors. The chicken is seasoned and cooked to perfection, remaining moist and flavorful. The bacon adds a subtle smokiness and a satisfying chew, while ranch dressing infuses the filling with its signature tang and creaminess. Add cheese to the mix, and you have a melty, stretchy core that ties everything together. All of this gets rolled up in a tortilla or flatbread, then baked or fried until gloriously crisp. Let's dive into how you can make these mouth-watering roll-ups at home, with tips for maximizing flavor, achieving that perfect crunch, and serving them up to impress your guests, or just yourself. Start with quality ingredients. Use cooked, shredded chicken breast or thigh for the base. If you have leftover rotisserie chicken, this is a perfect way to put it to good use. Dice or shred the chicken, ensuring it's tender and moist. Next comes the bacon. Choose thick cut for a heartier bite, or regular bacon for a more delicate crunch. Cook the bacon until it's just crisp, then chop it into small pieces. The ranch component can be as simple as your favorite bottled dressing, or you can whip up a homemade version for an extra burst of freshness. Consider adding fresh herbs like dill, parsley, and chives to give your ranch a garden-fresh lift. Cheese is essential for that gooey, melty factor. Sharp cheddar offers a zesty kick, while mozzarella melts beautifully for that stretchy pull. Don't be afraid to experiment with pepper jack or Monterey Jack for a touch of spice. Mix the chicken, bacon, ranch, and shredded cheese in a large bowl, ensuring every bite will be packed with flavor. Now, let's talk about the wrap. Flour tortillas are a classic choice. They're soft, flexible, and crisp up nicely in the oven or skillet. For a lighter option, try whole wheat or spinach tortillas. If you're feeling adventurous, thin lavash or flatbreads can bring a new texture and flavor to the table. Lay out your tortillas and spoon the chicken mixture in a line down the center of each one. Be careful not to overfill. You want to be able to roll them up tightly without the filling spilling out. Once rolled, you have a few options for achieving that signature crunch. Baking is the simplest and healthiest method. Place the roll-up seam side down on a baking sheet, brush the tops with a little melted butter or oil, and bake in a hot oven until they're golden and crispy. For an extra crunchy crust, consider rolling the filled tortillas in seasoned breadcrumbs or crushed cornflakes before baking. This adds a satisfying bite and an attractive golden appearance. If you're after maximum crunch, pan frying is the way to go. Heat a shallow layer of oil in a skillet over medium heat, then cook the roll-up seam side down until golden brown on all sides. The result is a shatteringly crisp exterior that contrasts beautifully with the warm, gooey filling. For a fun twist, try air frying the roll-ups. They'll come out crispy with less oil. No matter which method you choose, allow the roll-ups to cool for a minute or two before slicing. This helps the cheese set slightly, so each piece holds together beautifully. Serve with extra ranch for dipping, or spice things up with a side of buffalo sauce, barbecue, or sriracha mayo. One of the best things about these crunchy chicken bacon ranch roll-ups is their versatility. They're perfect as party appetizers, after-school snacks, or even as a hearty lunch with a side salad. Slice them into bite-sized rounds for easy sharing, or serve them whole for a satisfying meal on the go. For meal prep, these roll-ups are a lifesaver. Assemble them ahead of time and store in the fridge. When you're ready to eat, simply bake or fry until hot and crispy. They also freeze well. Just wrap tightly in foil or plastic wrap and reheat straight from the freezer for a quick homemade snack. Looking to customize? The possibilities are endless. Add a handful of chopped green onions or sun-dried tomatoes to the filling for a burst of flavor. Swap out the chicken for turkey or cooked ground beef for a different twist. For a vegetarian option, use roasted vegetables and a ranch-flavored cream cheese spread. Try different cheeses or even a sprinkle of spicy jalapenos for those who like it hot. Presentation is key when serving these roll-ups, especially for guests. Arrange them on a platter with a variety of dipping sauces and sprinkle with fresh chopped herbs for a pop of color. For a festive touch, skewer each slice with a toothpick and serve on a bed of crisp lettuce leaves. The magic of crunchy chicken bacon ranch roll-ups lies not just in their flavors, but in their ability to bring people together. They're the kind of food that sparks conversation, gets hands reaching across the table, and leaves everyone asking for the recipe. There's something deeply satisfying about the combination of creamy, salty, tangy, and crunchy in every bite. For those who pay attention to nutrition, these roll-ups can be tweaked to fit your needs. Use low-fat cheese, turkey bacon, or Greek yogurt-based ranch for a lighter version. Add shredded spinach, kale, or carrots to sneak in some extra veggies. However you make them, the result is always delicious. Picture your next gathering. Friends or family gathered around, the aroma of bacon and cheese wafting from the kitchen, and a tray of golden crunchy roll-ups taking center stage. As you bite in, the shell gives a satisfying crunch, the cheese stretches, and the flavors meld in perfect harmony. There's a reason these are impossible to resist. Beyond just being a tasty treat, these roll-ups are a testament to the power of simple ingredients done right. Chicken, bacon, ranch, and cheese, basic on their own, but together, they become so much more. It's a reminder that comfort food doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes, it's as easy as rolling up your favorite flavors and baking them until crisp. If you want to elevate these even further, consider serving alongside a fresh salad or a bowl of homemade soup. The roll-ups pair beautifully with creamy tomato, classic chicken noodle, or a tangy coleslaw. For a party platter, add crunchy veggies, like celery and carrot sticks, or some fresh fruit to balance out the richness. For those who love entertaining, these roll-ups are a secret weapon. They're easy to scale up for a crowd, look impressive on the table, and can be made ahead of time. Plus, they're universally loved. Kids and adults alike can't get enough of that irresistible combination of flavors and textures. And if you find yourself with leftovers, though that's rare, they reheat beautifully. Pop them back in the oven or air fryer to restore their crunch and enjoy a second round of deliciousness. So the next time you're looking for a snack that's guaranteed to win hearts, reach for the ingredients to make crunchy chicken bacon ranch roll-ups. With just a handful of staples and a simple process, you'll create a dish that's more than the sum of its parts. A savory, satisfying bite that's as perfect for casual snacking as it is for special occasions. From the first crunch to the last crumb, these roll-ups are a celebration of flavor, texture, and the pure joy of good food shared with others. Try them once, and you'll find yourself coming back to this recipe again and again. Because when it comes to irresistible snacks, it's hard to beat the classic combination of chicken, bacon, ranch, and cheese, all wrapped up in a crispy, golden package you simply won't be able to resist.